So they also represented a new form of female MC where there was no male counterpart, and also there was no male mentor, right? Because all the best female rappers all had male counterparts. Lauryn Hill, I know y'all always love to, y'all love to pull Lauryn Hill ass. And listen, shout out to Lauryn Hill, big Jersey. But Lauryn Hill had Pras, Wyclef, and all the other brothers that she happened to be around. You know what I'm saying? Like, again, there is no victory for anyone in the world without male leadership. For every big empire, for any great success story, male leadership and direction and thinking ahead is what shaped those stories and made them what they was. Matter of fact, I'm gonna play a clip with um uh Beyonce's daddy. I believe his last name. Yeah, no, but I didn't want to call him Mr. Knowles because I wasn't sure whether or not that was his name or his ex-wife's name. Yo, Tina, Beyonce mother actually did not drop her last name. It's crazy. But anywho, so like I was saying before, that they represent, and I heard Av. This is not my talking point. Av from like battle rap, like from URL, made this point about that's the thing that changed, and also it changed how girls rap, and that's when you started hearing like female rappers become like more whack. You know what I mean? Because they don't have a male counterpart that they're bouncing ideas off of, that they're collabing with. Artists and rappers do the best when they linking up and collabing a lot. One of the reasons why Drake is the GOAT and he surpassed Hov so much, you know what I mean, is because Drake has done more different kinds of music. Now Jay did do similar things. Jay had Punjabi MC. Jay was on the remix to High with Juvenile, one of the best records ever. You know what I mean? And it didn't even rhyme. High does not rhyme. It's like a scissor song. You ever realize that a lot of scissor songs don't rhyme? Yo, it wasn't so I heard her say that. I'm like, yo, I never realized your songs don't rhyme. That's crazy. That's crazy. Like, that ain't gonna lie, that's talent. That's talent. Shout out to Scissor. Listen, if you ever need a key or need a clue, this is a crazy person, someone who can write songs that don't rhyme. Who the fuck does that? You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, I mean, come on, who does that?
I've been doing this shit a long time.
You know what I'm saying? Wait, y'all play that.
That's my shit. Play that.
You know what I'm saying? Shit. Shout out to Coach. I know he's sensitive. So we reached the point of critical mass at this point, and Spin That just was. I think again, everyone, because I mean, the first time I heard the song was with that viral video of that boy dancing with mad little kids, not like teenage kids. I keep saying, if it was like, why couldn't you just get some young? You couldn't get no one your age. Like he's not 10. That kid got to be at least 18, 19 years old. You couldn't get no grown-ups to dance with you to the song? It would have been just as nice. Instead of having these kids saying, "Where my scamming ass niggas at?" and putting their chin in the air so they can have better projection. Like, these kids are singing this shit with they soul, with their hearts, passionate, and it's all about shoplifting. And we all know that is the easiest crime to do. It takes no expertise, none of that shit. Just pick up the candy bar and walk out. Just do it. Just do it. Right? And even that in and of itself shows you how much, the world needs men to be heroes. At this point, I know we're saying that we're not going to save people like that, but in terms of saying what's right and doing what's right, more than ever, the world needs men to do that. Because even if, I know the world doesn't deserve you. Right, and the things that you bring. I think Angry Man made this point about how the world doesn't deserve men, because so many men will just keep giving and giving and giving. You know what I'm saying, and just show up the same way every single time, and it's just taken for granted. And when people are emotional, when people are angry, they always go find a man to be mad at. You know what I'm saying? But overall, going back to my main point, the story of the City Girls in general proved that this goes down a really dark path, because they were like a manufactured group and everything, where like they wasn't really artists like that. They didn't have a come up where they can say, I've been rapping since I was 8 years old. I've been rapping since I was 10. Like people like Jay-Z, most of those people have a story of, I've been rapping since I was a little kid. I've been rapping since at the latest 16. At the latest, most people who are really good at rapping, they've been rapping since they was 10 years old, 6 years old. You know what I'm saying? Someone like Bow Wow, you know, it's rapping since they was like damn near a baby. You know, because that's how long it takes. Just say that with like being athletes. Like, I feel like people make success such a mystery when it's just consistency. That's a jewel for myself to follow, because I need that for myself. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Come on now. What's going on here?
So everybody go get your rap on.
All right, let's go ahead and play this clip with NDRE. We're gonna go ahead and react to that drum real quick. Let's get it. Like the video.
What I know is that music has.
Hold on. Matter of fact, let's do it right now. We're gonna do it live. Shout out to Coach. Like the video. Hype the video. Subscribe to the channel. Leave a comment in the comment section. I love you. Shout out to Chang. Hold on. Like the video. Let's see how it came out, y'all. All right. Here we go. Oh.
Like the video. Hype the video. Subscribe to the channel. Leave a comment in the comment section. I love you. Shout out to Chang.
Hold on, one more. Like the video. Hold on, I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry, Charlie Murphy. I was having too much fun. Anyway, but in the meantime, while I'm doing that, yeah, man. So, if you can see NDRE on the screen, man. I remember one time I went to go see. I didn't know who Queen Afua was, and shout out to Queen Afua. You know what I'm saying? Definitely, interesting. It was interesting to hear her speak and everything. A lot of people look up to her. And not really bad to say, but I did meet her at a convention full of crazy people who told a lot of big lies. One of the lies I heard that day was because we had went to the Vegan Fest in Brooklyn. My homeboy wore like a see-through dashiki. It was very freaky. The hose was on him that day, son. He had the black Jesus beard going. The hose was on him that day. Let me tell you, suffering succotash. And you know, man, that's when I first came down. It was crazy. At that time, it felt like I had lost like mad weight. And I was like 295 pounds at that point. You know what I mean? If I was 295 pounds now, my fucking God. But anywho, so but it was an interesting time. And that's what I learned, like, yo, all this shit is a hustle. Like, whenever you hear any of this stuff, it's never like for free. It's usually a book. There's no cleanse. They're trying to convince you that you need to get a cleanse. To the point to this day, it annoys the hell out of me when people say, I need a cleanse. I need a cleanse. No, nigga, just stop drinking sugar. Just stop eating junk food. That's all you gotta do. Eat you a few steaks. Eat you some burger. Eat you 10 eggs. You'll be fine. You know. Hold on, yo. We're gonna do more. Like the video, hype the video, subscribe to the channel. We love you, Six Paths TV. All right. How much fun? Didn't record? My bad. Hold on. 2. Hold on.
Like the video. Hype the video. Subscribe to the channel.
I'm sorry, we be unprofessional. All right, let's go ahead and re-intro. My bad. Okay, so the song of the summer. I mean, but real talk though. I think Young Miami also. It was really important for her to make this song, and it was important for her to come at this time because this song really holds up a mirror to who we are, how we think, and what we think is important. And I think that this is a great opportunity for niggas to stop like not being shit. And I had to phrase it that way because if I don't say it this way in a provocative way and sacrifice my AdSense, I fear that it just won't get through to you, right? Because again, seeing the babies be a part of it, man, it just made me sick, you know? And I understand that, you know, that's a part of life. Kids hear songs and they're going to sing along with the songs and whatnot, right? But having y'all grown ass adults say, you know what I'm going to do today? we're going to do a TikTok, and I'm going to record all these little kids cursing up a storm. Goodness gracious, great balls of fire. Goodness gracious. Anyway, like the video.
But comment in the comment section.
You know what I'm saying?
I love you.
Call Big Mama.
Call Big Mama.
Isaiah, get out of the car.
No.
This power, but of course, I have used that power to help some people, and I have traveled around this world twice, and I see the impact of what we export out of the Black American experience to the rest of the world. Longer story for another time. I was also in the blogs because I made comments about Clive Davis, and I said, watch what kind of stories you're going to see coming out about him. I signed my record deal when I was 22 years old. And so I learned about human nature through the lens of the music industry, so I got a full hot dose of all of it.
So India Ari just dropped a video
I may have to. I gotta sample that. That's what she said. That's what she saw. We gotta record that. Hold on, son. Hold on. All right, man.
talking about her statements regarding Young Miami's Spend That. She's clearing up exactly what she meant, and she's also doubling down. She also brings up Clive Davis and what she thinks about him and her personal experience, and she also talks about industry sabotage and people that made her career really hard.
I don't need to go into my story because people have far worse stories than me. I called my experiences with Clive Davis an irritation, and it was an irritation. But I have stories. And that's why I decided to make this video today, because the record label executive that I did that album under, is the one and only I did with this executive, was honored the other day at the BET Awards. I don't need to say her name. You can go find her name. You know who she is if you watch the BET Awards. And she did things to me that were so hurtful and so offensive. And I go into that in the longer Substack video. But what really happened in that era was coercion. That's how I know what coercion is. I know a version of it, because coercion is when somebody puts you, what's my rap doing this? Coercion is when somebody puts you in a situation where you have to decide if you're gonna destroy everything, destroy yourself, or do what they're telling you to do. And I signed to Motown under a different record label executive. So when they kicked him out, I had to stay with her. And so all the things that me and this other record label executive had planned, I had to recalibrate. And that she coerced me into things. And there's a much longer story, again, on my Substack, but the thing I want to share with you today is that Testimony Volume 1 had 2 album covers. I'm going to put them here on this video. This record label executive basically said, well, you don't have to put your album out because I don't like it. She said I looked too muscular. She even used the words, it looks like Serena. There are a lot of people who are saying, it's just a song. Well, if that's what you think, enjoy. But what I know is that music has power, but of course, I have used that power to help some people.
So let's go ahead and just chop up that fable real quick, right? So, and here's the thing about, you know, like, remember earlier I spoke to having like a look, and actually for the most part, NDRE, you know, especially, you know, NDRE is older now. NDRE is like up there in age, so she's not in her prime. So you can see them old pictures of her. You can see, you know, she's a pretty cute girl, and she's not a bad looking lady, right? But when it comes to being a superstar, it's very difficult to be a superstar without being at least an 8. You know what I'm saying? And when you have certain features and whatnot, especially, you know, because NDRE never had sex appeal, and to a certain degree, the critiques are not like unfounded. They're not necessarily like unhinged. I can't say that. You know, like when we speak about like the impact she's had. Yeah, listen, she had a certain kind of lane, and not only that, but she's also kind of like the female version of like a Kendrick Lamar. You know what I'm saying? Where like, yo, everyone has a thing that they can do, right? And listen, I gotta respect it to a certain degree. You know what I mean? But it's not so much that she couldn't have made different kinds of music. It was more so like she came out in the era where artists. I think a lot of artists should look at it this way, and this is something that like you can learn from Drake. Drake got mad different bags he can get into. He got the trap